Hi, my name is Jeannie, and this is the podcast Dreams to Reality. So, the topic for today will be one of the 4 keys, subconscious reprogramming. It's the third key to living the life of your dreams. So, just to review, the 4 keys are clarity, clearing, subconscious reprogramming, and aligned action. So, one of the tools that I have used, I used it 2 years ago to really great results, but then I stopped doing it because I started traveling. But I did notice that there was a lot of changes in my behavior in terms of tracking money, in terms of just having that abundant mindset. I don't know how I really discovered this one. I guess it was an accident or not an accident. Nothing's really an accident. But the name of the book is Success is Not an Accident, and it's I'm gonna show the link below on the show notes. So it's by John G. Kappas, and it was written in 1987. So it was one of those self-help books that was really, I guess it didn't really go mainstream. It only based on my research and based on the video that I saw, I think a lot of the people in the MLM, multi-level marketing, use this, and it's one of those books that have been read by people that research a lot of subconscious reprogramming work. Or tools, but it hasn't really gone mainstream. I think what has gone mainstream are the alpha visualization, the binaural beats, and subconscious reprogramming, while affirmations, recordings and stuff. But this one, I really love this one because it fits my personality. I'm one of those people that I love the to-do list. It gives me great satisfaction to list down things and to just accomplish them during the day. It's just my personality, and I'm just drawn to this book and this one for that reason. So anyway, so it was developed by John Kappas, and he actually was part of the family that started the Hypnosis Motivation Institute based in California. And it just talks about how the subconscious mind works, and about, I think he said it's his father that discovered this process of just rewriting the subconscious mind, just changing behavior. And so he writes about it in the book, Success is Not an Accident. It's a mental bank concept. And he had developed this method, or their family has developed this method called mental bank ledger. So basically what it means is that, there's a whole process. It's really hard to explain. You have to buy the book. But basically, and there's a link below, Amazon, and you can go to their website as well. But, Amazon is more convenient, I guess, if you want the paperback and their website. So the thing is, it just motivates you to write down your goals and basically put a value or a dollar amount on your goals, and set a dollar amount for your goal that you want to accomplish. It's basically, this literally motivated me to start doing my podcast, to start doing my YouTube, to just start walking the dogs, because I hated it at that time. It was just a chore, because at that time I had, I was in a relationship and someone was walking my dogs for me regularly. But then, that person left, and then I'm left with 2 dogs to walk every day, 2-3 times a day, and I just didn't feel motivated, besides other things. And just doing the chores was hard because I was really tired by the end of the day. But this really changed my behavior. When you put a dollar amount to the things you need to accomplish in order for you to work on your goals, I think it's just amazing. If you think about it, though, this mental bank ledger or mental bank concept actually is also part of the 4 keys. It's somehow aligned action as well, because you're not only programming your subconscious mind to think in dollar amounts, you're also doing aligned action. Basically, you are mentally paying yourself to do your goals. So you're doing aligned action. So in my case, because I have to write books, so I put a dollar amount on my books, and how, like, hourly, like if I write an hour, 2 hours. So let's say I charge myself, $100 an hour to write the book. I do this mental mind of, like, I write it down and I just make an agreement. Okay, I'll pay myself $100 for writing books every hour. So the more, or writing my book. So the more hours I spend writing my book, so it's 100, let's say 2 hours, so $200, $300. So I pay myself, and then I put it in a ledger, add it all up, so all of the other goals that I have, which is, I do a lot of stuff, podcasting, YouTube, creating content, marketing, all of those things, I pay myself a certain dollar amount and add it up. So the concept is you are training your mind to work on your goals and paying yourself in a way, paying yourself first so that you're motivated, and it somehow changes your behavior and also changes how you look at money, and also just every day. So you have a goal. Let's say your goal is by the end of the year, you earn 200, 300,000. After 12 months, just writing that down every day. Every day, you create that habit. You just create, so it's like your North Star, your guiding star. So every day you just subconsciously reprogram yourself to think about that dollar amount. And that changes you as well. And that sets you on a clearer and more focused path, that if you do that every day, okay, this is what I want to earn. This is how I'm going to earn it. I'm going to do these things. I'm going to pay myself, and you write it down and you make an agreement with yourself, right? Create a contract, and there's a whole process. And I really suggest you read the book. It's really helpful. And one of there was like a group of people, they were in the MLM in the maybe 80s or 90s. And the biggest one actually is Amway. So they're downlines. If you know anything about MLM, their downlines are the people that are under them in their network. So a lot of them use this one. And look at where Amway is right now. So it's sort of a hidden secret, but not really a secret. But it's one of those tools that is effective, changes your behavior, makes you more focused, makes you think about dollar amounts, and it actually has a proven result. In my case, I did see an increase, but I stopped doing it, and now I realized, oh my God, I have to go back, because that's my personality. I have to do things. I just find it fun to do things. That's why I love scripting. I love writing down things. I love writing down my goals, because it's a way for me to subconsciously reprogram myself on a incremental daily basis, and I have something to look forward to. And it's also part of the aligned action. So this one, it really helps me, and it helps if you study this, if you're into self-help, and if you're into subconscious reprogramming, and if you're into goal setting. I'll put the links below, but definitely give this a try. It's one of my best tools that I use in my toolkit, and I started it again. I restarted it, and this time with more focus, and this one focusing on the things that I'm doing right now, and I enjoy walking my dogs now because I've had them, for 5 years. Anyway, I enjoy walking them now, but if I hadn't done this, I would not have. Really been motivated, So I also hated doing the chores, I guess, at that time, but because it got me motivated when, I pay myself $100 to do the laundry. Okay, that's good. That helps me. And one of the things that, so I was coached. I bought like a package so someone would re-explain it to me because I've really been rusty on this one. And what you call that? One of the things she told me, the person that teaches this, I can also put the links down below as well to help her. Anyway, she said that put things that you enjoy doing, like self-care, or she said watching the sunset. So maybe you can pay yourself a flat rate instead of like 100 an hour, maybe 172 flat rate, watching the sunset, or watching your favorite TV show, anything that feels good. You can pay yourself for that as well. You can put a dollar amount on that to keep you motivated to just have a more balanced life. So yeah, I think that's it. It's kind of hard to explain how this works, and I really do suggest reading the book. There's a video as well. I think it links to a video of the book. There's resources on the book. Just buy the book, and I'll send the link on Amazon. And then there's the mental bank ledger. But now I do the online thing, the subscription, because I'm one of those people. I use my computer a lot, and I like to write, but it's mostly the scripting thing that I love doing. But when doing this mental bank ledger, I feel that it's better if I do it on the computer instead of doing it manually. So I enjoy that. Anyway, I hope this has been helpful, and please do, if this is your first time listening to my podcast, do listen to my first few episodes. I'm on YouTube, and I'm in iTunes and anywhere where podcasts are available. And anyway, I'm also a contemporary romance writer. If you're into those things, you can check out my website. It's www.homeofgenie.com, HOMEOFGENIE.com. I'm also on YouTube. Just find me, Genie Hermoso, GENIE HERMOSO. So just find me on YouTube. And I'll also send my Amazon link because I am a writer. So I do this and I do other stuff. And just sharing what I know. And thank you very much for listening. And I hope you enjoyed this. And I hope I made sense somehow. Thank you very much.